Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for August 2023. I'm using the Wildwood Tarot and the Black Walnut runes. So let's get started with a card from the Wildwood Tarot, and we have the Guardian. So the Guardian is the devil card in this, and basically, like the devil card, it brings you face to face with what doesn't serve you anymore, and with what you feel trapped by but don't need to feel trapped by. Okay? Just letting you know that. Just quickly going to do this one check. Sorry, I have to make sure everything's running. So yes. So this is basically, so this month, Gemini, you are going to be really faced with things that frighten you, and you're going to have to question, why does this frighten me? And am I as trapped as I feel like I am? And I don't think you are, because the devil card says you are not as trapped as you think you are. So the Guardian is sort of like testing you to basically let you come to the realization about all of this. Let's see what runes. Let's go to the runes and get some clarity. Oh, you know what's interesting is this jumped out. So I'm thinking this is probably your yes. Okay, very nice. Why are two jumping out? You know what? This is Gemini, so it makes sense that two things are jumping out. I'm going to put this like this and this. Lucky Gemini, getting all kinds of interesting things with the doubles. This is going to be a really interesting reading. Of course they all are, but anyway. Okay, so your central issue that I pulled was, I'm going to put it like that because I pulled that one, but then I noticed that one also came out. So, and then these two came together. Your central issue that I pulled is Laguz. Laguz is the rune of emotion, intuition, and heart, and flow. And the rune that came out underneath that was Berkana, which is the rune of birth. It's the birch tree, so it's beginnings and birth. So it's like your concern this month is about this flow that involves a new beginning that you're doing, like rebirthing yourself perhaps. Leading up to this, you've just wrapped up a season. You've just finished something. You've just had your harvest. This is the rune of Vera. It's the harvest and also time. So you've just wrapped something up, and now you're in a situation where, you know, that has happened. How do we continue? How do we grow from this? How do we continue this flow? Being heart-centered and all that. And with the Guardian here, there may be things that are holding you back that you need to address, because you don't need them to hold you back. Like they don't need to actually hold you back, and they don't have to hold you back, and you can deal with those, and then they won't. So what is going to help you here? What we have is Sovilo and Ansu's reversed. So Ansu's is the rune of communication and manifestation. Reversed, it has to do with inner. So I'm going to say silence, listening, and inner communication. So communication with your inner voice, with perhaps guardians and guides. But all of this is going to lead you towards what is going to energize you. This is Sovilo, it's the sun, it's your source energy. So whatever it is that is going to bring you energy from source. So that's what's going to help you the most is listen, be a little bit silent on the outside, but have these inner communications, because this is all going to lead you to source and help you get rid of what no longer serves you and let go of those chains that are chaining you. What isn't going to help you is we have Dagas. Dagas is the rune of the breaking of the day. You may feel a bit overwhelmed, and that's why this has come up. Like, it's terrifying. It's this scary thing that you're suddenly faced with, and you feel trapped by it, but you're really not. So, but it is overwhelming. It's like, you know, you suddenly, this scary thing has come into your face while you're trying to restart, while you're trying to get things flowing. And if this thing has come in front of you and you feel overwhelmed by it, bring yourself into silence, listen carefully, and go in deep and have these inner communications, whether this is with yourself or with NOR guides and guardians and things and source. whatever helps you to connect with that, that's what's going to help you get past this. And by the end of the month, I'm jumping, like this is like, there's more runes down than with other readings, and yet I'm already here at this stage. So I'm going to do some recap shortly, but I want to bring you to the end of the month first. So by the end of the month, we have Nauthiz, which is the rune of need. Basically, by the end of the month, you will see where the needs are that you need to take care of, where the needs are that you need to tend. It's the need fire, so it's basically, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, Nauthiz, it's a terrible rune. It's not. It's basically like, do the freaking dishes, because you will feel better afterwards. And what this has come up to show you, I think, is that there are things that have been neglected that you just haven't moved forward with, and these need to be dealt with before you can move forward. So by the end of the month, you will know what these things are, but it's going to take a bit of, I'm going to say soul searching, but it's not really. It's just basically like sitting down and having an honest talk with yourself about things, because clearly there are things that you have to address. They are holding you back, but they don't have to. And soon you will be able to flow things forward. It's not necessarily overwhelming. It's going to feel overwhelming, but it's actually not. So have that talk with yourself, connect with source, and then just take it one need at a time. By the end of the month, you can start. Just make a list and like every day check one of them off. But that's basically where it's going to be. But this month is going to be for making that list. Like basically seeing what you have on your plate. And then by the end of the month, you're going to be able to start taking care of those things. So that, Gemini, is your reading for August 2023. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.